Back on the Ports pregame show, Zach Bayrudy joined by Ports infielder Connor Crumbliss, and Connor here in Bakersfield for Game 1 of this four-game series. What I've been most interested in since you've arrived in Stockton is your approach at the plate. You seem to grind out at bats, and that's what you're known for. Talk a bit about your approach. To me, it seems like you don't really swing unless you have to, unless you're put in a position where you need to swing. Is that true or not?
I just try to be, selective to pitches that I think I'm going to have a high percentage chance of hitting pretty hard, especially early in the count. I'm not going to get myself out on bad pitches, even if they're strikes. You still got to be selective to your pitches, and and then with 2 strikes, just try to be to protect and put the best swing you can on it. So.
You lead the league with 31 walks. What's the key to being so selective, and the key to grinding out those bats that you do?
I think you just got to be comfortable when you get in those 2 strike counts. You can't be scared of getting there. A lot of people swing early in the count at pitches that they're probably not going to hit very hard, and maybe it's because they don't want to get to 2 strikes and strike out. You just can't be scared to strike out. That's going to happen. Everybody strikes out, so. You got to take your chances, and hopefully you get a good pitch to hit at some point in the at-bat, and if you don't, you got to be able to battle and find a way to first.
In that crazy 18-inning game last night, you had 2 stolen bases. You have 7 on the year now. You've been caught 4 times. You stole 28 last year in Kane County. Is that a part of your game that you're going to continue to try and develop as you go along?
Yeah, I mean, you always want to steal more. It's just getting better at it. I'm probably not going to get much faster, but I think I can get better at stealing, picking up pitchers' moves and getting better jumps and picking the right spots, so.
Average-wise this season, you're off to a bit of a slow start, but you've always hit coming up through the ranks and going back to Emporia State. You hit, I believe, 371 your senior year, and you led that program. You're their all-time hits leader. But what's the toughest part of getting settled into a season, average-wise, and not falling into a rut?
To be honest, it would help if you just catch a little luck early.
Like that bunt by Celia?
Right, things like that, where you have no control if you line out or you make a tough out. I mean, that's just part of it. You can't really control that. You just got to keep battling, and it'll all even out at the end of the year. So.
What strikes you about the California League, first and foremost? It's a completely different league than the Midwest League, and I've asked a couple of guys this, pitchers and hitters, but for you, what struck you about the Cal League and the parks you've seen so far?
I just can't believe how cold it is out here, man. It's crazy. I was expecting it to be warm every day, and I guess I just didn't know what it was going to be like, but this is my first time in California, so, other than that, the league has been, the players are, what I expected. A little bit better than last year, obviously, and keep working to get better.
Team's off to a very good start right now, 2 games back of San Jose after the back-to-back losses coming into tonight's game. But talk a bit about how this team's developing as a whole. It seems like you guys are a pretty cohesive unit.
Right. First I'd say the pitchers are doing a great job. They keep us in a lot of ball games. That's a big deal when they put those zeros up and give us a chance to get a lead or to come back. That's huge. And then, as the hitters, we try not to give up ever. We try to stay focused in the late innings and put up runs when we need to. So.
All right, Connor. Well, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight, and enjoy beautiful Bakersfield. This ballpark's something else, isn't it?
It's great, man.
All right, Connor Crumbliss on the Ports pregame show. We'll come back with the starting pitching matchup next here on KWSX.